Hello. So, this is vlog number 2 in my actual life in retrospect and view. As you can see, I am not in the thing that I promised that I was going to do, which is build a studio in my office where I can be warm. Instead, I'm stood in the roastery space where it is absolutely freezing. I have a not so attractive jacket that I wear every single day. Instead, I'm stood here in this black jumper. I don't wear anything other than black. So point number 1 for week between the 1st of December and 8th is James has failed at doing one thing. I fail at lots of things, but I've failed at the main thing. Now, the studio I have thought about, I've been looking up things such as rock wool. I've been to Asda down the road to figure out whether I could put duvets on the wall to deaden the sound. I have been doing various amounts of research in and around the sound base of small spaces and how you do sound for filming and YouTubes and all of that sort of stuff. But I failed and I am freezing. I am drinking, however, a wonderfully delightful coffee from Kenya. This is the Kikuyu. It is this week's new release, and go and buy it. It's wonderful. If you enjoy filter coffee, this is right up your street. Rhubarb, dark chocolate, sweetness, fantastic. Anyway, so let's have a look at the week that I've just had in retrospect. So Friday last week, 8th, was the first in this series. So Friday preceded the Saturday and Sunday markets that I did. Saturday was brutally cold, 1 degree Celsius. Pretty much everything that I had out was frozen. I was frozen. This is at Beverley Market. However, it was a really good trading day. I was very impressed with the people who chose to come out and purchase coffee from me. It never ceases to amaze me. 15 years into this business, and there are some crazy folk who want to come to a market and purchase coffee from an aging 42-year-old man who enjoys making coffee for people, but you know, it still never ceases to amaze me. So Saturday was a great day. Thank you for everybody who came out. I'm internally grateful. Sunday, I was at Cottingham, not for Cottingham Food Festival, I was at Cottingham Christmas Festival. That was a hideous day weather-wise. I woke up at 4:30 on Sunday morning. I looked out of my window to see blanket snow everywhere, which, you know, is great. And for my 2-year-old daughter who was left at home, the little video call that I had on Sunday morning from her as I was setting up when she was saying snow and pointing to her nose and doing all amazing things, great. However, that slow turned to slush, and slush is not fun to stand out in. However, yet again, another really well attended event. We sold a bunch of coffee. I saw some new faces. I got to chat at length with some people about coffee, which is the whole reason why I stand out on these markets. We did a bit of revenue, and the event itself was really well attended. So thumbs up to the people, the Cottingham Parish Council, who put that together. We've then gone into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday standard working week. However, this Saturday and this Sunday, I'm doing more markets, the Beverley Market tomorrow, and a big Christmas festival in Beverley, the Festival of Christmas. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday have been pretty heavy roasting on the retail side, and behind me you can see some stacks of boxes that will hopefully come back empty from this week's trading. Inside of that, I've done that machine installation at Marla's on Princess Avenue on Monday. So Marla's now have a Sanremo Zoe Compact, plus also a Malkonig E65S grind by weight. New refreshed filter. Sarah, the owner, will hopefully be releasing that this week. And I think that's a really great progression for Marla's. And one that, because I don't live too far away, now means on a Sunday I can have a little meander down and purchase a flat white or whatever on a Sunday morning. So good on you, Marla's. Tuesday, Wednesday was, again, as I just described, lots of retail roasting. What else have I done? Thursdays were deliveries. That was yesterday. I had a really interesting meeting yesterday afternoon as well. I don't often have fun and exciting meetings, but it was a good meeting, a good new business meeting yesterday. And let's hope that, for the sake of our company, that the meeting is successful, and the items that we discuss within the meeting come to fruition, because it could be a fun exercise to go through. Anyway, more on that later. So, in view, next week, I won't have a Sunday market. That's great, because that means I can have a rest. The whole of November and December is an awful lot of work. So to have a day's respite would be great. We next week are going to expect the Saturday market to be our busiest retail trading day of the year. So again, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in view, will be very focused on that retail roasting. There's going to be a pretty hard week for Jules and I. My partner Katie is now coming into work Thursday and Friday, so it would be good to have an extra set of hands there. There's an interesting discussion with an engineer that I'm having at the minute, which means that going into the new year, we will hopefully formulate some sort of plan so that I can give a better provision of technical services to our retail and our commercial customers. So that's an interesting thing, and hopefully next week we'll have an extended conversation in and around that. And then we're going to start planning on the final week of our year, which for me as a roaster is going to be a tough week. We're probably going to be pushing 35 batches per day. So I'm going to be looking at 12, 14 hours on the dial, so to speak. Got to put my big boy pants on that week and just get at it. The reason being is I shut the roastery down between Christmas and New Year. And for those commercial clients that we work with, I must make sure that they have enough coffee for our shutdown period. Anyway, so that's our week. I'm going to attempt to do something on this studio space, because believe me, it is cold in the roastery, and this is unpleasant. Not because talking to camera is unpleasant, but just the temperature is unpleasant. Anyway, let's see if I do that next week. That's going to be a thing that I really need to focus on. Have a great week. Go buy the Kenyan coffee. See you next time.